My name is Ernest Esekile, aka DJ Djernesty. aka means also known as, by the way, DJ Djernesty, and a strictly gospel DJ. The vision is to take gospel music to the mainstream, using music as a tool to preach the gospel.
Oh yeah, come on.
Okay, being a gospel DJ was born out of passion and vision and prospects. Passion in the sense that, I've been a DJ for a long time, and I love DJing. Vision in the sense that when I gave my life to Christ, I didn't want to drop the art, so I said, okay, let me take the art along, but this time with a vision, which is to take the gospel to the mainstream, amplify gospel music, make gospel music more accepted and more heard. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Then I prospect in the sense that I see gospel music evolving. It's already evolving. Gospel music now is not the way gospel music used to be before. Right here in our society. So gospel music has prospects, and I want to be part of that. Yeah, performance anxiety. Now, you need to know that anything worth doing is worth doing very well. Once you say you want to do something, go all out, 100, and do it. There are different kinds of people in this world. There's some people who want to do something, but they're still skeptical about how they're going to go about it, or how they're going to embrace it. But the truth of the matter is that you need to take a chill pill, sit back, learn what it is that you want to do, research about it before you delve into it, so that when you're doing it, you are equipped with all the necessary information, backed up with everything you need, every tool you need to succeed. So you won't be anxious. You won't be anxious over anything. Even the Bible says, "Be anxious about nothing." So why don't you just go ahead and do it? Even Nike says, just do it. If it's in your heart, if it is born in your heart, it's something worth expressing. A lot of people have a lot of things they want to do in their heart, but they're just scared of doing it. The world is waiting for you. Well, I have a lot of favorites in the gospel music scene. I mean, there are a lot of people, with diverse approach, to their music. When you talk about worship, I have a favorite. Do I really have a favorite? Well, let's just say, I have some of the favorites because there are so many. When you talk about Nigeria alone, I have so many. But when it comes to even hip hop, gospel, I have some of them too as well. So should I say? But for the purpose of this interview, I will say one of my favorites right now. Let me just use two. Two of my favorites. I will go for Mike Abdul and Tim Godfrey. Tim Godfrey, let me start with Tim Godfrey. Tim Godfrey is someone who is very diverse with his music. He understands what it means to evolve, in music. If you don't evolve, you remain where you are and time will pass and leave you behind. But Tim Godfrey understands what it is to evolve. That's why you have Tim Godfrey bringing out hits of different kinds, and I see him in the future to be one of the greatest gospel artists ever emanated from Nigeria. Then Mike Abdul. I like Mike Abdul so much. Not the fact that we're very close, but the fact that he's very creative. Very creative in the sense that he understands gospel music and the mainstream. He understands the two worlds and he knows how to merge it together. When you see Mike Abdul on a normal day, Mike Abdul can deliver anywhere. When I mean anywhere, I mean, gospel artists sometimes, I always say sometimes they're afraid of going to the mainstream to go do stuff. But someone like Mike Abdul can cut across with ease. Talking about anxiety, I don't think Mike Abdul has anxiety. Like Abdul is all-round musician and gospel artist. What's my type of sound as a DJ? Of course, you already know. I mean, those of you who know me already know my type of sound. I will go for urban gospel. Urban in the sense that, well, it's a lot different. It's jivey, it's modern, right? It has a lot to do with big bass beats, you know, and aggressive lyrics, you know. Sometimes it can be laid back, but I mean, the music is still pumping up. I mean, what do you expect from a DJ? Good sound has a lot to do with the beat, the lyrics, the interpretation of the song, the delivery. I think all these things constitute a very great sound. Like if you look at the great songs we have today, you will see that it has these characteristics. You know, it's easily comprehensible. It's enjoyable. Of course, music generally has to be enjoyed. You know, it doesn't have to be endured. You know, there are some songs you listen to and you just say, "Can it just finish already?" You know, but there are some songs you listen to that you want to listen to it over and over again. That's how you know a good sound. Now, for me, when I listen to a good sound, I get goosebumps. You know, the hair in the back of my neck stands up when I hear a good sound. You know, and I know it's a good sound. I don't have to listen to the end before I know that it's a good sound. This question. Plenty things. First of all, I will change your ideologies. The ideology of how they see music in general. You know. Not talk of gospel scene only, but music in general. There are a lot of things I think we can do better, you know, in the gospel music scene. I'll just name a few of them, you know. And number one is let's try and do music that is for everybody. Let's do music for everybody. Music is meant to be enjoyed by everybody. Anybody who comes across your music should be able to enjoy it. Don't do music for just some set of people. Do music for everybody. It's to make it easier for people like us, we DJs, to make use of such sounds, you know. But if the sound has a particular pattern, like we have in our society today in the music, gospel music scene, where there's a particular pattern, you understand the pattern I'm talking about, yes. If you're not following that pattern, then you are not part of the elites, you know. I think we can do more about our pattern of music. Then I will talk about other things like delivery. We should try as much as possible, like I said, let it be enjoyed by everybody, and that has a lot to do with delivery. You know, if you try as much as possible to bring character into the music, you know, let's not just be too spiritual that we forget to pass the message. You know, yeah. Let me just leave it that way. Then let me just put one last one in, and the last one will be dynamism. Let the music be dynamic. Let the music not have a particular, you know, sometimes when I listen to some gospel songs and you say, okay, this is a praise party song, it just has a pattern. If you look at it, I'm not trying to compare right now, but if you look at it with the secular music, you see that a lot of work is being put into their music. You know, a lot of work is being put into the creative process of making music than in the gospel scene, and it's very evident with our sounds. So I think we can be more creative and more intentional with our music. That's it. That's what I want to change. Yeah, I want to change that. Yes. First is me. Preach. Well, that's my new outfit. Preach. Yeah. So we have different types of urban clothing. You know, everywhere. Like what I'm wearing right now, I love it. This is my style. This is how I want to come out. Sometimes I like to do the suit and all that, yeah, but in a more funky way, you know. So I had to come up with mine. Preach, you know. Yeah, preach. Of course, you know what preach is. Preach the gospel. So preach. We're preaching with fashion. Yeah, we're trying to preach through what we wear, how we appear, you know, outside. You know. Yeah. Okay, gospel artists. Well, I'm not a gospel artist. I'm a DJ, but I know good music when I hear one. Alright, that's what makes me a very good DJ. Listening to great music. So my advice for gospel artists would be create more diverse music. Create diverse music. You know, let's not be monotonous. Don't be monotonous with your music. You know, not because don't say because it worked for A, you have to do what A did. You know, you have to be unique in your style. You have to be original with your style. You know, and be more creative with your music. You know, don't be too cliche with your music. You know, try to be dynamic with your music if you want to stand the test of time. I know a lot of people say, well, it's God that gives them the music. I'm not contesting that, but I know God is a God of creativity. God is a God of excellence. So if God gave you that song and that song is not excellent enough, it's not creative enough, then I beg to differ that it's not from God, because every good thing comes from God. Alright? So my advice for gospel artists is do great music that we can listen to and enjoy, and DJs can play, and the people will enjoy and get the message from the music as well. Yeah, so for gospel DJs, well, I really want to see more gospel DJs in the scene, and this would be my advice for them. Well, being a gospel DJ is pretty challenging, you know, especially when you're starting, you know, when you're a newbie in the scene, you know, but I need you to be persistent, I need you to be consistent, I need you to be deliberate, deliberate in the sense that a lot of things might want to bump you off your vision, you know, because being a gospel DJ is ministry. It's not just a regular DJ. All right. Well, you can do what regular DJ does, but do it with vision. Do it with something in the back of your mind that you're trying to reach out to people. All right. And most especially, well, I'm not saying you shouldn't look for money being a gospel DJ. I mean, God says He'll bless the works of your hands. So being a DJ is also one of them. But you should do the work which God has called you to do. When you say you're a gospel DJ, you have sold yourself completely to the gospel. You know, there is no room for trying to be here and here. You are called. You are chosen. You are in it for a reason. It is a vision. It is a ministry, like every other thing they do in the gospel scene. It is a ministry. So treat it like that while you dispense your duties. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name DJ Djernesty, and I keep it real on the wheels of steel for God. Listen, this is Superior Concepts Multimedia. I mean, they're into a lot of things: video, audio, recording, studio, and promotions, everything you can think of. Alright, SK, Superior Concepts. Alright, and also great gospel music blog. Go check it out. It's online. Great gospel music blog. Check it out. Alright, DJ Djernesty say so. Shout out. SK, great gospel music. I'm out. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name DJ Djernesty.